tickets for Wednesday night action in the NBA. In this game, we'll see the Denver Nuggets against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home Target Center. D.A., take it away.
Thanks very much.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating stuff, D.A. Thank you. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Murray in at the point. And for the Timberwolves, sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniels. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Here's Jokic. That one, no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Outside, Towns. Conley finds Gobert. Over Jokic. Gobert can't hit.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Caldwell Pope's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Denver. Towns with it. Now guarded by Porter. Towns, the pass to Conley. Back to Towns. Over Porter. And Towns, the bucket on the assist from Conley.
Towns so capable of hurting you from the mid-range area. The defense can't afford to back off of him.
To the inside. Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Towns against Gordon. For 3, Edwards. And it's Denver with the rebound. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Caldwell Pope kicks to Porter. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Here's Conley. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Edwards finds McDaniel. Gobert trying to get open. Second shot opportunity. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one on Porter. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
The free throw drops from McDaniel.
You know, this Denver team used to run a lot, but over the last few seasons, they've significantly slowed down their pace.
And McDaniels drops them both. And the Nuggets start playing slower, more half-court basketball. Why?
Well, I think it suits the game of multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. I mean, the Joker is a maestro in the post and on the perimeter as a passer and scorer. So he dissects opposing defenses from anywhere on the court, and the staff has adjusted how they play to fit Joker's skill set. That's a smart move.
Towns down low, defended by Gordon. Towns with the bucket.
Well, you gotta respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Down low, and finished off by Porter.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
The pass to Jokic. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Towns finds Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And there's the call on Karl-Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Kyle Anderson comes in for McDaniels. The Nuggets also changing it up. Thomas Bryant comes in for Jokic. And it's Bruce Brown in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
That one is off. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Anderson. Pass to Noel.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Got it. Good job in the low post.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
The Nuggets leading by 4. Smith outside. Back to Brown. On the wing, Bryant. 1:35 left here in the opening quarter. They kick it out to Green. Shot clock at 5. It's hauled in by Noel. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Rivers, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Brown. Here's Green, guarded by Prince. Green, the pass to Brown. It's not going to go for him. And Minnesota now the other way. Left side, Anderson. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Najee. For Denver, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And that one's good. Green.
And you really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
To the middle. Here's Bryant. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Prince against Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. He misses the free throw. Denver making a switch here. And he's good on the second. And here are the Nuggets now, leading by 5. Jeff Green on the wing. Here's Jackson. Pass to Brown. Beyond the arc. And so the first quarter is in the books. Nuggets ahead, up by 5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Jokic kicks to Porter. For three, Caldwell Pope. It's rebounded by Towns. Timberwolves trailed by 3. Inside, here's Edwards. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Edwards got his first basket. And something that's been on the uptick in the NBA is free throw shooting. League-wide, Clark, teams are having more success from the stripe than ever before.
The 2020s are on pace, Kevin, to be the best free throw shooting decade in the history of the game, with skilled players now favored relative to the old school bangers. I mean, everybody pretty much has to be able to knock down shots to be effective as a player in today's game. So the free throw shooting percentage is going up. Not much of a surprise to me.
And there's the pass to Caldwell Pope. It's good from long range. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver. 4-point game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Murray's checked in, so the Timberwolves call their first timeout. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
Conley against Murray. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down now to just 4 points at the basket from Conley.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Goes up at the stripe. Murray, no good. Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. The shot's good. 8 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, that time Towns showing you that he has the physicality to beat the contact. The defense has to do a lot more than that to stop him.
And yes, it's good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's McDaniels. The shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Porter. Murray against Conley. Little turnaround. That one a little long. Timberwolves trailed by 4. Towns finds Edwards. Traps in the tray. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
Porter passes to Murray. And here's Jokic. Over Gobert. Wide open look here for Murray. A three-pointer off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Edwards against Caldwell Pope. And a wide-open look for Porter. The Nuggets with another miss. Timberwolves have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. Averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Anderson in for Towns. The Nuggets also changing it up. Ryan, he's checked in for Jokic. Green comes in for Gordon. And it's Brown in for Michael Porter. Minnesota calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Torian Prince comes in for McDaniels. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Bryant looking over the floor. Smith outside. Back to Bryant. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Edwards inside. Brown's there. Edwards, that's good.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Brown outside. Back to Smith. Pass to Bryant. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Noel. And the 3 off target. Smith against Edwards. Tries from 10. Bryant trying to free himself up. And another miss by Denver. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. And here's Edwards from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Edwards got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Smith feeling it out a bit. Misses the layup.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Substitution on the board.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He got into double digits for the quarter. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. They trailed by as many as 6 points in the first period. Remember, they trailed after 1, but a great second quarter gives them a 2-point lead at the break. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
They put a big effort in the rebounding battle, working to corral every miss. That's the hustle you love to see. If they can maintain this approach, it'll give them the edge in other areas of the game.
And Shaq, your take on Denver.
They need to turn up the intensity on D. Lots of guys standing around. Can't allow over 50% shooting and expect to win. They need to make it tougher to get clean looks and force that offense out of its comfort zone.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope really making a difference here.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know,
Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Takes the 13-footer. No good that time. And Denver the other way now. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Pass to Jokic. Launches it. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The lead is 2. Here's Towns. Good, nice job down low. Towns has got the first basket of the second half here for the Timberwolves.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl-Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender. And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
And Edwards drops them both.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Outside, Porter. Gordon inside. Defended by Towns. Gordon kicks to Caldwell Pope. The tray. Offensive rebound. And it's Gordon missing.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Gobert dishes to Towns. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Nuggets trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Jokic. Passes it to Porter. Now here's Caldwell Pope. No one near him. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Edwards. And the layup falls. Edwards got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch now, he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Caldwell Pope finds Jokic. Here's Caldwell Pope. Another miss by Caldwell Pope.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Jokic cans the 12-footer. Jokic has got his first points of the night.
When you can shoot the ball like Jokic can from every level, that kind of versatility makes you a hard guard. And making mid-range shots just adds to his dangerousness.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report.
You know, we need to keep seeing this from him. It's encouraging to see him sink the mid-range J there.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
That was your Timberwolves Hawks. Come on, let me hear you.
On defense, the Timberwolves. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Brown finds Green. To the paint, here's Bryant. And the layup's good off the glass. Bryant's got 6 points.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself. And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
A free throw drops for Rivers. Clark, how about the Nuggets? This core has really delivered.
Yeah, I like the young nucleus there, Kevin, led by the Joker, Nikola Jokic. I mean, one of the best in the West. I think they've built a perennial contender, definitely back on the map and in the thick of things. Got to get Porter Jr. and Murray healthy.
Rivers hits both of them. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the third. Brown outside. Back to Jackson. Here's Najee. No points in the game yet for him. Now the pass to Jackson. From outside, off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 10. Here's Rivers. Lays it up and banks it in. Rivers has got his second basket.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Brown outside. No good with the triple for Minnesota. They've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Here's Reed. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. To the inside, and finish off by Bryant.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Outside, Green. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Lets it go with the 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. Prince finds Anderson. It's rebounded by Najee.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
With 2 seconds left, count that 1, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Brown. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Takes a shot at the elbow. Here's Jokic, and the bank shot is good.
Jokic doing a nice job there, boxing out the defense to earn a second chance shot.
Pass to Towns. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking...
Brown outside. And again, Denver with the triple.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Edwards finds Conley. And here's Towns, defended by Gordon. And here's Edwards from the arc. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, Porter. Pass to Brown. Now Murray. Over by Conley. Passes it to Gordon. Clock at 6. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Edwards is so physically developed already. Just brushes off the contact there. Really strong drive by Edwards.
Brown against Edwards. Brown drives in. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. That's good from Edwards on the assist from Conley. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after.
Hey, listen, Gordon once jumped over a mascot while putting the ball under his legs in a dunk contest. I mean, he's one of the most ridiculous athletes and dunkers we have in the game.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Murray. Over Towns. Murray, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And here's Edwards from the arc. That one, no good. And the Nuggets going the other way. Over in the corner, Brown. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. 7-point differential. A nice shot by McDaniels.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Conley against Murray. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Edwards, good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it open. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Karl-Anthony Towns.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, when Mike Malone talked to his team during that last timeout, he got on them. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Here's McDaniels. Gordon with the defensive effort.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
2 minutes.
Murray finds Jokic.
2 minutes.
And an intentional foul right there.
Karl-Anthony Towns. Second personal
Here's
foul.
Murray.
Second team foul.
The pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Gobert.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
And that one, good. McDaniels got 4 points this quarter.
Conley's got a great set of skills as a passer. He might not always make the flashy pass, but he will make the smart.
Here's Jokic. Makes it off the glass.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
Minnesota leading by 9. Pass to McDaniels. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Porter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Gordon up on top. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Lob pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Yeah, his court awareness and feel. Jokic is incredible in those areas. I mean, he sees the floor extremely well for a big guy.
A shot by McDaniels. No good. The Nuggets trail by 7.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. They come up empty, and it's over.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
It's the first. That trims the lead to 6.
To get where you want to go as a team, you need big game players. There's no way around it. And historically, Murray tends to play his best on the biggest stage.
Brown is checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Key mates, they needed all of them.
McDaniels finds Towns. Gobert trying to get open, and it's Towns missing. Jokic with it, now defended by Gobert. There's Porter with the 3. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
So it's Minnesota now. Here's Towns. It falls!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
No good there. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First team foul.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Minnesota, Mike Conley.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
All eyes are on Conley, a normally confident shooter. Can he sink the free throw?
And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. Denver calls timeout. They trail by 5. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th. And they'll get another chance. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
"17 seconds left in the game.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
They go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one and then increases their lead to 6.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. Kicks to Murray from downtown. They get it back. And so the Timberwolves take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Rudy. Your impact on the game defensively all.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap